I was really excited to come on here and to tell a bunch of jokes until I watched every single one of you spit into this mic. And now I think that is disgusting. God forbid this touches my damn face. But anyway, my name is Ruth Ameku and I'm from Milton Keynes. Is anyone here actually from Milton Keynes? Wow, it's embarrassing. I know. It's not a very popular city. The only thing we have is roundabouts. It's embarrassing. We don't have a lot to offer. So, I'm actually one of the youngest comedians on this set today, which means I'm actually a part of Gen Z. I'm a young babe. Now, I know a lot of you guys may not know. Does anyone know what Gen Z is? Okay, clearly the dinosaurs live among us. You guys don't know much. So, I know that people really don't like Gen Z. I know that you guys think that we're really annoying, that we don't really listen, you know, that we skive off at work. But the truth is, we do. Yeah, we do. We use ChatGPT for everything. Okay? And Karen, we don't care. Dave, I know that you're not taking it seriously either, so just leave me the hell alone. Okay? So I know that people just are not the biggest fans of Gen Z. But the real question is, have we always been this annoying? Yes. Are you okay? I've always been this annoying. Don't be silly. So, you're wondering, you know, when did I become this irritating? Well, I grew up in Milton Keynes, as I said, and I had a really interesting upbringing. Now, I love chubby babies, and I grew up really, really chubby. So, I wasn't like an ordinary chubby baby. I was the kind of, oh, what kind of is... What is that? What is that in the room today? I was fat. I was a fat baby. And I was proud of it. And to be honest, when you grow up fat, you have two options. So oftentimes when you're in a primary school, like I was, an ordinary primary school, you have a fat person and they often become a victim. You know, they get bullied, people don't like them, it's awkward, or they become the bully. Now, you see, I was wise. I became the bully. Yeah? I'm not stupid. I'm gonna become the bully. I'm not gonna let you get on my nerves. So luckily for me, I was so big that I know that Miss Claire hates to see me coming. Stomping down those hallways, she does not like me at all. I was her size. Okay? So I knew that I wasn't the class favorite. So I had to think of a plan in order to make my school experience work really well. So, you know, I did say I was really smart. I thought about this. I decided that the playground was gonna become my kingdom. Yes. I was the queen of that playground and all my skinny little minions would run for me. It was working. I was lucky. I was lucky to be fat. So, now, this was all well and good, and this was fun, until we had war on the playground. Now you're probably thinking, what the hell is war on a playground when you're in primary school? Like, that's not a real thing. Yes, it is. When you're fat, any time that you're running is a real problem, okay? So I had war in the form of tag, you know, hide and seek, anything that required a lot of physical movement, that was a real problem. So I recognized quite quickly that I needed a team. So when we had to play these games, I mean, they call it games, I call it something else. But whenever we had these opportunities, I decided to let my skinny little minions run and play tag on my behalf. Until one really unfortunate, fateful day that somebody was actually a little bit bigger than me. And I realized that, guys, this is when you're supposed to say, ooh. Okay, cool. This is when I realized that I was a bit screwed. I knew that I wasn't gonna win this game of tag, so I needed to think of a backup plan. Now, I saw this fat person running, or rolling, I don't know how he saw it, towards me, and I quickly realized that I needed to think of a backup plan. So I got up from my throne, and, you know, I quickly started to waddle as quickly as I could to the other side of the playground. And honestly speaking, you know, I didn't really make it to the end, but it's okay. I tried to get there, and once I got there, I realized that as I was huffing and puffing, you know, this little emperor was not gonna win this game. And I got to the end, I hit the wall, and honestly, I mean, didn't really work out, did it? So I realized that I needed to think of a new way to conquer this playground. Now, I was really creative at this point. I decided that I was gonna attack this other big person. Now, when two big people are fighting, it doesn't look like a fight, does it? They're just huffing and puffing towards each other for a few minutes. It's not really a fight. It's barely a conversation. It's barely a confrontation. And at this point, I knew that I was going to get in a lot of trouble at home. Like, I had really ethnic parents who would beat me if I went home. So I knew that I'd be screwed if they found out that I was fighting. But I knew someone would be really proud. I knew that if my dad was Kim Jong-un, he would be so proud of the little dictator baby that he made at school. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. You've been so great. Thank you so much.
Okay. Oh, no, that's yours.